What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Most of the people that I follow on social media, it's not just men, but I always see something around the idea of Black female empowerment, Black girls rock, Black women can do this. And you hear it in terms of Black women can do the same exact things that men can do. And it's not just including Black men, white men. And so when they achieve these things, they ought to be forces to be reckoned with. And let me just tell you this, I'm not a hater. I think that if a Black woman or any woman can achieve the certain things or successes that she would need to do in her personal life, I honestly believe that it is a great thing that any person, male or female, can take advantage of an opportunity and stay good for so long. That is what Nicki Minaj has done. Now, this particular X profile sent out a tweet, and it's called Touring Data. It says Nicki Minaj is officially the 5th Black woman in history to gross over $100 million in a single tour, joining Tina Turner, Beyonce, Rihanna, and SZA. Congratulations. Even Cardi B is not on that list. I think that is excellent. I think that is wonderful. Okay. And again, you see so many ladies saying that, hey, this is the first female rapper to do this. This is amazing. All the haters on the internet, she always gets the last laugh, and I understand it. But then here's what I want to talk about, because there's so much focus on, women and their accomplishments. And I just have a question for Nicki Minaj, because obviously she must be very hardworking. She must be very talented, which I would agree as a female artist, hey, she got bars. Even if she's not writing for herself, most people are not. But my question is this: how do you build this great business in which you have all of these industry connections? You've done all of these great things you've achieved in one lifetime, which many of us won't do in 10 if we had the opportunity. How do you end up with Kenneth Petty? Okay. How do you end up with Kenneth Petty? And then that's the fundamental question that I want to talk about, because I'm not even going to get into Kenneth Petty's charge, that he allegedly did. I don't think that's important for the discussion. But I think that I want to focus on the fact that they're just not equally yoked. Okay. They're unequally yoked. And that is exactly what I want to focus my conversation on. That and that alone. What was the purpose of being so successful that your own residence was in danger to a certain degree because your husband didn't register his charges to stay with you, and he's not able to be, a man that can contribute to you financially anyway? Not that you would need him to, but as a woman, you're taking care of a man. And he is the same kind of person that you could have met if you've never achieved these things professionally or in your career. And let me just tell you this, for me, as a man or as an individual, to work hard all of my life, I'm now living in Africa. I'm enjoying my time here. If I am to bring my mother somebody home who is not the representation of who I am, and I bring her back to California and say, hey mom, this is who I'm marrying, the first question that needs to be asked is, why did you go there and move there to bring her here? What was the point? You should have just stayed here. Like, I understand that you went and you chased a financial opportunity, let's say with Nicki Minaj and rap or however you do, but one thing that you didn't focus on was your own personal standards, which also stops you from growing from the person you're supposed to be. Now, if we look at some of the people here on the list, like Beyonce, almost none of these other ladies on there besides Tina Turner were actually married. So 2 of them were Tina Turner, Beyonce. Rihanna is with A$AP Rocky, and SZA is just whatever she's doing. Okay, but Nicki Minaj is the only one with a husband that if she's with somebody that's not even on her level at all. At least with A$AP Rocky, we can argue that A$AP Rocky is not Rihanna, but he's definitely somebody. We can argue that Beyonce has Jay-Z, and Tina Turner, she's been married again before she passed away. Nicki Minaj, how do you explain this? And I think the only way I can explain this is, well, Nicki Minaj needs somebody to control. And this is important, that a lot of women who deal with Black men that are felons typically can do stuff like this. I'm not saying all the time. And I talked about it with Dr. Tierson Johnson. And what did Dr. Tierson Johnson say there? That these ladies were giving their husbands, allowance. If things were going bad, they would kick them out. And I believe the reason why they were kicking them out is because they can control these guys. And again, when we look at the problems that are in the dating market, we see too much of a focus on women and what they can gain financially from a certain career or a certain industry without thinking about what they need to do financially. What they need to do romantically for a man. Let me give you the difference. As a man, we're taught twofold, most of us. You need to go out there and chase the bag. One of the reasons why you're chasing the bag is so that you can take care of a woman financially in your family. That's always been the case for men, no matter what time zone it is. At the same time, you need to put some level of an effort of not overcrowding a woman. You need to be a romantic to a woman. You need to be spontaneous. You need to be able to spend time with the lady. At the same time, managing your time on how you chase and accumulate money. These are the things that men are groomed to do for women. Like that training, it could be better, but it's there. Most of you guys that grew up in the 90s like me, if you had a black mother, your black mother would always tell you, open the door for ladies, open the door for your girlfriends. When you walk down the street with your girlfriend, you let her on the right side and you walk toward the outside of the street. That's what you need to do as a man, all right? On the flip side, when you see ladies like Nicki Minaj and they're being taught to go and get the bag, what has their family taught them about their responsibility to support or give to a man that's a mate, a husband? And this is one of the reasons why when you see like Women's Day and Valentine's Day, Christmas, you see a lot of brothers buying stuff for women. Men's International Day is on November, I think the 19th. You will not see any woman buying any man anything for the most part, simply because they don't feel like they need to do so. But when it's Women's Day or National Girlfriend's Day, hey, this is when men are out there, no matter how much money you have, you better not miss National Girlfriend's Day. You better not miss her birthday. You better not miss her anniversary day. You better not miss it. It doesn't matter that you still better not miss out on that money that you need to have to take care of her. Otherwise, it's going to be a problem. And this is the focus that a lot of ladies are not looking at, because you're only thinking about the bag and your success and what you need. While men, we're thinking about how to balance it. Okay, I want to get married. I got to learn how to make this money. I got to learn to also talk to her nicely. I got to also know not to argue when I need to know when to shut up. Okay. I need to know how to be a little bit more calm and not respond. I don't think women are being taught that. And when you don't have those skills, this is one of the reasons why men have a pretty good advantage at this. This is why a lot of ladies like Nicki Minaj can't keep high qualified men, even when they can meet them. And they have every reason why they should meet them, and they can't get it. They can't get it because they're too mouthy or too quick to not understand another person's dilemma. And this is why you see so many successful women like Nicki Minaj ending up with a man that can't do anything for them. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy Shady Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. For all you, just click the bell. We're out.